still searching for you. I'm still searching for you. From dirt to the sky, I'm still searching for you. 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 I'm still from dirt to the sky, I'm still searching for you.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
You disgust me.
Who gives a shit?
Go on.
I made it the fuck up.
I'm it. I'm it. I'm it. I'm it. And it is glorious.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Hello, everybody out there. So today I'm going to get Patty O'Cakes to come on and talk to me about Dungeons and Dragons related stuff. Hang on, let me get him in here. And I'm not really technical with this internet stuff. Okay, sorry. Just hang on a minute. Let me see. Do we have him? Let me see. Patty. I can't hear you, Patty. I can't hear you. What are you saying? What are you saying? Well, okay, you and your friends need to stop picking on me, okay? Because I need more subs. Okay? And people need to start donating to my stream, okay? Because you can't get golden comedy like this without guys like Patty, okay? Really. I know where my bread is buttered at. Now, what did you want to say, Patty? Well, I can't hear I'm having technical difficulties, guys. I can't help you. Make some hand gestures or something. I know you want to talk about D&D.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay.
What?
T-shirt?
What?
I bet you're not even wearing a t-shirt.
Well,
I
you
bet
know,
you're wearing
all
a
your
white
friends,
beater.
all your
You're-
friends are always picking on me. They're saying,
not
"T-shirted, why are you so lame? You're so shocks."
You're the wife beater historian. It's because you
Oh.
treat trash.
What? I'm hearing you, but it's about 5 seconds too late. What is that? You beat your wife?
T-shirt. I
No.
didn't call you an alcoholic. I called you
What?
mother.
Oh, my mother's dead. Did you at least bury her before you finished doing that with her? God.
What is it Crafty said? That's why she was so still.
Oh. Well, she had to hold still for you.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
guys. Yes, I'm sorry. We're just having a little fun with Patty because, yeah, his I caught his attempt on Saturday, and I empathized with the guy so hard. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, you know what? Condor doesn't require NDAs, and neither do I. So if you guys ever want to come on my stream, feel free.
Oh,
it's the vest. I thought you were like Father Patty today.
Oh no, I have a
Father Patty O'Malley.
I have a very important tea date with Mrs. Parlor here in 2 minutes ago.
oh,
We are taste testing teas from Captain Graybeard 13. You guys might know him as Grendel over on X. He's going to be launching a Twitter tea shop here soon by the 15th. So we're going to be filming a taste test that we can use to help him advertise his stuff.
well,
And
damn! I wish I was doing that. That sounds cool. Now
You
Can
might
we just
be looking for people to do affiliate links. So if you're trying to help Grendel grow his tea company and maybe get a little off the top yourself.
Okay, thank you very much for being on the Weekend Geek today, everybody. Let's go ahead and shut the stream down now. I'm going to tune into Patty's show.
Oh no,
Okay,
we're
folks,
not going to be live. We're pre. So
you're pre. Oh, never mind. Okay,
but I'm
It's
going
not
to
even
miss
gonna be.
you guys. I'm going to miss you guys. You guys have a great show tonight, and I'll try to check in as soon as we're done filming.
All right, bud. Have a good filming and enjoy the tea. You're going to be wired all night.
Yeah, wired. Bye.
Bye. I love that guy. So, hey, Caster and Shinatsky, who is muted. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Daniel with Driving with Dragons could not be here tonight. He's got a thing going on. And Ultra is apparently working on a video, so he can't join tonight. Ciao. But anyway, so yeah, Daniel, in all his audacity, expects me to plug his channel and something he's doing when he can't be on my stream tonight. But you know what? I'm a good friend, and I will do that because, as I always say, we support our friends here on this show. So Thursday night at 6 p.m. my time, I'm not sure about anybody else's, but at 6 p.m. Central, Daniel is going to be on with Harmony Ginger. You know, the same Harmony Ginger that used to hang out with us all the time. And then she got super popular and got too big for us. And now we don't ever see her anymore.
Yep.
I miss her. Sorry.
Really hold a hand out and
what?
Reach out more.
I need to start reaching. This is sad. I used to be able to expect her to show up every Tuesday, and now it's like I have to ask special permission for her to book her ahead of time because she's so popular. But that's okay. I'm actually very happy for her. I think she's earned it, and she is an awesome lady. And I think Daniel's pretty lucky to get her on his show. And I understand that it is for charity purposes, essentially. So, I'm planning on watching it. I hope you guys will too.
I'll probably catch it on the replay. I should be running a little more Fabulous Ultima about that time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You do have a Fabulous Ultima game. Does it still have kind of a lot of players?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 show up regular.
Yeah, that's kind of why I haven't shown up so much, because it's got so many people in it. It's just like, I don't need to add some more complication to his life.
Well, I think here maybe the next probably by October I might wrap this up and then jump back to a little OSC or try some other stuff out, and maybe I'll go do a West Marches.
Oh, do you dare?
More like death marches.
No, it'll be more like an ant march because that's apparently everything. That's apparently the only thing I throw at my players.
Ants?
They fought for like 2.5 months against ants in a tower they were trying to clear out.
So they hadn't figured out like the ants had made the tower into their new colony?
Well, see, they wanted to take it back for themselves to support the nearby town, so they could have like a little bit of a watch out for some growing goblin threat.
It's not a bad idea in theory.
it made it made planning easier because I knew I all I had to have was just like the stat block of ants.
Why do you think I run so many zombie games, Ironcaster?
What ants?
Fair.
What ants? We de-passing the ants very, very slowly.
But today we have a different ant in style. We have a flying ant. Ha ha ha. But yeah,
Get ready for the fire ants.
fire ants. Oh, do you dare?
Fire.
The final level is just a bunch of old ladies. It turns out, oh, aunts.
Oh, and Savo, just wanted to say shout out to all the artwork that you're posting up on X. I've been enjoying all of it, especially the drow and coming out of the bath. Yeah, I filed that one away in the art bank. Art bank, yes, the art bank. Anyway, so I told you guys we had some funny stuff today, and we have some show and tell, and we got all kinds of good stuff. So first off, I have to ask you guys about this particular image or images. So as you can see, yeah, that's Dave Bautista then and now, and The Rock then and now.
Steroid abuse is abuse.
No, for real. And it is a bit of an unfortunate thing because we get this image in our heads of just this, peak physique. And then when they cut it out, like Batista had to cut it out for his health, and I guess The Rock for some similar problems. It's like a totally different person. Like they took off the muscle suit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, The Rock in this case really looks different. I mean, he almost doesn't look like the same man.
He looks like he sells insurance.
He kind of does, and Batista looks like a little creepy.
It's the Mark necklace.
Like he has a brothel.
Yeah, like he's something shady you would find in a tavern somewhere.
He looks like some Persian entrepreneur who came to the States to start up a series of businesses that are just like one bounce check away from going under.
Yeah. He has hair now from what I've seen. This was early on when he was I hate to say detransitioning from steroids, but but it kind of was.
Thank you.
It's a lovely woman's it's a lovely woman's coat.
Yeah. It is. But I mean, this is the thing. It's like all of our actors, and I hate to sound fatalistic, but they're all doomed to die. They're doomed to mortality. And I think there's not a sadder example of it right now at this point in time than Bruce Willis, who had to be moved into a care home because his dementia is gotten to the point where his family cannot care for him. And he no longer remembers that he used to be a big action movie star or any of that stuff. And that absolutely breaks my heart because, I have all the Die Hard movies. Last Man Standing is probably my all-time favorite Bruce Willis film ever made. The Last Boy Scout, such a great film. I mean, The Jackal. There was so many good things that he was in. There was also a few things that he kind of phoned in, but you find out that he was doing that kind of towards the end of his career when he was already, kind of starting to lose things. So I don't pick on him that much. Savo, Bruce Willis is, I believe he's 73? I believe.
He's up there. I mean, he's big in the 80s, so.
Yeah. Tim Hayes. Oh, dude, it's good to see you, man.
He's 70. Bruce is 70.
He's 70. Okay, I knew he was close. I knew he was close to 73. I don't know who I'm thinking of as 73. But yeah, our stars they're aging. Tom Cruise is like what he's in his 60s? Is he almost in his 70s?
Yeah, and that last Mission Impossible didn't do too well, so that series is over,
and there's no reason he can't keep pushing those at super duper athletic roles. And that's one of the reasons why Liam Neeson decided that he was going to stop doing action films and why he's transitioning over to comedy. Because I think he can see the writing on the wall, and I don't know. But it's hard to see these immortal actors who played these immortal characters, and they're all growing older and more feeble and less capable, and you could kind of see how Hollywood. Well, I mean, especially when you look at The Rock and you look at Batista like they are now, they really look like Hollywood chewed them up and spat them out, and that's what they've become now. And I wonder if their new look is going to hurt them getting parts, because The Rock is not necessarily like a Laurence Olivier caliber actor on his best day. So mostly he got by on just being a big dude with muscles and charisma.
well, The Rock looks like he's trying to transition to being a serious actor, hence the Smashing Machine is like a grab for an Oscar. And
And apparently that is doing real well. And that's a story I'm actually familiar with, because I remember Mark Kerr in all of his Pride fights, and I think a couple of his UFC fights as well. And yeah, at the time, he was a monster, because he was so big and roided up, and I mean, he didn't really have much in the way of a technique other than grab person and and keep hitting them until they crumpled like toilet tissue. But it worked for him, and now he's off all that stuff and he's suffering, because that's unfortunately what happens to athletes who practice high level MMA for a long period of time. They get CTE, they get long-term injuries that don't go away, and they put their bodies on the line for our enjoyment and our entertainment, and they pay the price. And it's hard to think about. I'm 52 and I'm already kind of feeling a lot less spry than I was 20, 30 years ago. So I can imagine what some of these guys who are in their 60s, how they have to be feeling, and that they still put their ass on the line for our entertainment. And
well, hopefully you get your shit sorted, because you've got that much more time too.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm going to try to take care of what I got, because Lord knows, it's like, if I don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it. But it's something to think about. All of us are getting older. We're aging out. We're watching things change. Systems, games, movies, television, everything else. None of it is how it used to be. And kind of what got me on that topic was I started watching stuff about older actors and stuff, like, who Charles Bronson hated, and who Clint Eastwood doesn't like to work with, and all this other stuff. And you know what the surprising thing is? There's a lot of fucking misinformation out there.
Of course, it's what I mean. The press releases, all the other stuff. There's this whole huge machine in Hollywood about making sure that, as long as you're paying up enough money, they'll make sure certain things don't get out or disappear. They can't always hide everything, of course, but
it's like,
well, it's also going to be dependent upon when the information gets out. hey, hold off on putting out this story until I get ahead of it, or put it out on a Friday so it dies by Monday.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, okay, I'm watching one of these videos, and it's on YouTube, and it's about Charles Bronson and actors that he absolutely couldn't stand working with, or that he hated, right? And apparently he had kind of a short list, but apparently Bronson was one of those guys that once you got on his bad side, you never ever got off of it. He was not a forgiving person. Hey, Das Wolfen. But it's like they tried to say that, at one point they said, although he never shared a screen with Elvis Presley. And I'm like, are you full of shit? Because I have a copy of fucking Kid Galahad over there on my shelf where Bronson played Elvis Presley's trainer. So, and yeah, they shared many scenes together in that film. Now, I'm not saying, Bronson didn't necessarily have a great opinion of Elvis or not. I don't know. But I do know that they did share a screen together. So automatically, that made the video sus.
Well, you got to remember, Tisha, we're in the AI age. It's super easy now just to go to your local Grok or Chat GPT and say, write me up a script about the difficulties of working with Charles Bronson.
Uh-huh. Well, apparently that's what must have happened, but that's the thing. It's like I've never seen anything about him not liking Elvis Presley. But he definitely did work with him. And I have the video on the shelf, the physical copy to prove it.
Well, this is the problem, is that people are just going to be letting the machines do the thinking for them.
Mm-hmm.
And some will go, of course that happened, because why would the AI lie?
Because the AI doesn't know.
And then they're not going to do their due diligence to see if what the AI told them is true.
Right. It's exactly. I mean, I remember for the longest time, people were telling each other, like, hey, don't trust Wikipedia because other people can go in there and alter the entries. But the other thing, too, was the same video kept showing pictures of a different actor. A guy who I actually like, named Robert Bronzy, who is a Hungarian stuntman who very, very closely resembles Charles Bronson to the point where, they almost look exactly alike. And I have a lot of Robert Bronzy films as well. Matter of fact, I talked to a director who directed him back on Gary's on Pop Culture Minefield's show. And, I pointed out, and the thing is like, hey, you have pictures of Charles Bronzy in this Charles Bronson video. That's not Charles Bronson. That's Robert Bronzy. But I think the thing that finally got me, the big straw that broke the camel's back, was the fact that they kept trying to say that he hated Lee Marvin. And I'm like, Lee Marvin, the guy he worked with on The Dirty Dozen, and then later on he worked on Death Hunt with. He hated the guy so much that he worked with him twice?
I mean, sometimes that does happen, but...
I mean, sometimes that does happen, but here's the thing. Charles Bronson and Lee Marvin were both World War II veterans, and they both got wounded in action, and they had a certain camaraderie. As a matter of fact, Charles Bronson is one of the guys who actually stood up for Lee Marvin to stay in the Dirty Dozen whenever he was getting drunk all the time and stuff. And apparently he helped Lee Marvin through some rough patches. And it is a fact that he did not attend Lee Marvin's funeral. But the fact is, everybody who knew him said that, he didn't want to go to that funeral because he didn't, necessarily want to remember him that way, or it was too painful to go to his friend's funeral. But apparently they were pretty close. And they, like I said, Bronson stood up for him several times. So I was just kind of like, this video is just trash, man. But,
yep.
But
All right.
Well, go ahead.
I was saying, to with Bronson and Company. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace indeed. But I mean, don't try and pull shit over on somebody who's autistic about about Charles Bronson, man, because that's my dude. But it kind
I
of
like
it
me
makes
some
me wonder,
Bronson.
huh?
Oh, I like me some Bronson.
Bronson. Yeah,
Bronson sausages.
he's my dude.
Oh, this is Bronson, Missouri.
But it gets me. I also wonder about how much of that stuff is also true for modern day Hollywood guys. Because I mean, like, let's take my other favorite guy, probably everybody's favorite guy, the one actor that everybody pretty much thinks is the best dude around, and that is Johnny Silverhand. I mean, Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I thought you say Pedro.
No, Pedro's an actor, but he's
I wouldn't mind it if Johnny Silverhand was in every Pedro Pascal role.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I don't think you'd mind so much if Keanu was in every single role that Pedro Pascal is in. But the dude has kind of an untarnished image.
Even the bread is in the river.
I think with Pedro, it's because he has this agreed upon politics that the rest of the town has at the top. So
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, like, you can't fully trust everything you see. Like, with all of the reporting that was coming out for the recent Naked Gun film, there was a story that was being kind of pushed by the media, this narrative that was being pushed that Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson had gotten together, but it was a complete fabrication.
I remember hearing about that.
That's a common tactic that
Mhm.
they say the two stars are banging, so then gets reported on and gives the film a shit ton of press.
Remember when all the rumors were going around about old Sparkle Butt in the Batman and banging Catwoman on the hood of the Batmobile?
I heard about that. Yeah, is that a lie too?
Yeah,
I
far as I know.
100% believe it.
Well, apparently there was a thing though. Well, I don't know how true this is now, but I remember they were saying that Russell Crowe had it in his contracts and stuff to where he could bang the lead actresses in all those movies that he appeared in, and I'm just kind of like, I don't think that's legal.
I really don't think you could get away with that in a contract, especially because it would then immediately have to be approved by the actress. It's not like the studio can just go, yeah, I totally will allow it.
Well, I'm afraid I'm afraid that the contract says you gotta blow them. So here's your complimentary knee pads.
Yeah, and your what do we call it? Those mouth guards, dental guards, dental dams. I don't know. I mean, Hollywood is a weird place, man.
Gladiator speech of my name is Gladiator while they're blowing him.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
my revenge. It's like, God damn it, Russell, shut the fuck up.
I don't know, man. Hollyweird that's a real thing.
Well, it's that from my experiences down here, it's that if you're successful, things get tolerated that really shouldn't because you're pulling the money, and they just consider it's like, oh, that's just the weird artistry thing. It's just the weird thing about art. So, like, no, you're just an asshole.
Like how Ezra Miller managed to keep dodging bullets no matter how many they kept shooting at him.
Well, Ezra is because of who his parents are.
Oh.
If you don't know. Like his father, I forget what position he's in, but it's like one of the big three publishers of like, I think it was like Simon Schuster or something like that. Like he was pretty high up there. So what can happen, and I just know this from my own experiences with it, because back in college, there was a girl by the name of Irma who actually started stalking a boy. Big blow up, big kerfuffle. But you know what happened? She got to continue going back to school. You know why?
What, it went away? Because of who her parents were?
Yep. her dad called up the school and said if she gets expelled, he'll never hire anyone that graduates from the school ever.
Dang.
So,
oh, here it is.
the
Yeah.
dollar stocking,
Hyperion Books VP. Okay.
she did get a restraining order put upon her, but she should have been expelled or in jail. Didn't happen.
The guy I really wish that we could get on this show as a regular is a dude that Ironcaster and I were on streams with all the time, and that is Script Doctor. Because he's another writer that's straight into Hollywood links, and he kind of knows the scoop on a lot of these actors and stuff. And it's
Script's fun.
Script is a really good guy.
I talk to him over Twitter stuff, but not a lot lately.
Mm-hmm. He's a good guy. You're a good guy too. I'm not downing you, but yeah, Hollyweird is a weird place.
Well, it's best to go independent as far as until these days. Like a lot of things that you don't think are independent films actually are.
Mm-hmm.
And but they're like being released by major studios, which is a weird thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've had some losses this week already, and I want to go ahead and give props to these folks because a couple of them are kind of dear to my heart. We lost Scott Spiegel, and if you don't know who that is, you need to look up every Sam Raimi movie, especially The Evil Dead, because Scott Spiegel was either attached to it, a part of it, or somehow connected to it. And he was an independent producer of his own after a while. I know he did some stuff like Hostel Part 3. But he was a good guy. And I know Bruce Willis was impacted by this one himself because that was one of his friends growing up. And yeah, as you can see, this is from Robert Kurtzman from KNB FX. But yeah, that's kind of a sad loss right there. The other one I found out about today, kind of unexpectedly, and I gotta share a screen to show this one. But so let's go into the weird zone. Graham Greene. I mean, he was 73.
I liked him in, what was it, Last of the Mohicans?
He wasn't in that one.
Oh, he wasn't?
I believe
No.
Dances with Wolves.
He was with Dances with Wolves was what his big film was, but he was in a lot of stuff over the years. It's kind of like when you needed a Native American actor who brought some gravitas and some star power to a production. Yeah, usually it was Graham Greene that was there. And I mean, if you look up his filmography, it's quite large. The last thing I saw him in was 1883, which was a couple years ago. So, but yeah, apparently he was fighting some kind of a lengthy illness, and he finally passed away Monday. So,
Okay, yeah, I know. I was thinking Green Mile. His brain goes weird sometimes.
yeah. But it's another star that's fallen from the sky. And even though, he was in his 70s, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, a lot of these old actors are finding new life in certain roles and things.
Think about it. A. Murphy's in his freaking 60s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was in the Green Mile also, yeah, because he was the first guy who was executed. I don't remember the guy's name. Chelsea Quinn Yarbrough died over the weekend too. I'm not familiar with her work, Das Wolfen, but yeah, I'm expecting a third at some point. The cinematic masterpiece was he in Twilight? Was he?
I think.
Yeah,
he was.
There was a bunch of the Native Americans in the first one.
I don't
think it's
remember
supposed
him
to-
in the first one.
I think it's supposed to be the dad to what?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Because a big thing emphasizing is they're all Native Americans is like the most cliche werewolf story you can think of. But
I mean, I watched Twilight, and although they didn't actually have any werewolves in the first movie, I remember after I finished watching that film, I looked over at my friend and I said, "Do I have cranial bleeding or large lumps or malformed contusions and things on my skull?" He said, "No." He said no, and I said, "Really?" I said, "Because that film hit me over the head so many times with the Native Americans or werewolves that I think I'm going to need to go to a triage unit."
I mean, they're going with it. I mean, if they really want to go with the thing, they would have been either gay or SAers.
I was told I was taken along to it as part of a bigger group, the first movie only, and I was told, "Hey, do you want to go see this movie? It's a vampire movie." I said, "Sure." I had not seen any trailers for it. I had no idea what to expect going in. I was just told vampires.
And
Those weren't vampires.
No, they're more akin to the Fae.
okay, so Das Wolfen says that Chelsea Quinn Yarborough was in the same group with Anne McCaffrey and Marion Zimmerman. Well, I know those names. Wow.
There's no defending Twilight. Sorry, cringe.
Okay. Oh, Saba says, I feel like I should apologize for having read the books. Hey, when you're young, you make bad decisions. It happens.
Well,
No.
look, it's literature that has a target audience. We are not that target audience, which is totally fine.
Yeah, we never were.
Yeah, it hit off certain things that are really popular to a lot of females. It's fine. It's just, I never got some of the people that tried to claim it was like highlights are like, no, this is like mainstream. It's a Big Mac for women.
Kringay says, I will defend Twilight with my dying breath.
It's like cringe. You want to die now?
Well, speaking of, modern writing for women, have you seen the book that's been making the rounds?
Yeah,
which
the
one?
Minotaur stuff that everyone keeps posting.
Oh,
yes.
I haven't read that. No, I'm kind of
T-shirt,
afraid
it's got
to.
Minotaurs.
Yes, it's got Minotaurs, but I don't want to read about women milking Minotaur males in that way.
That's even the funnier part. The start of the story is that she works at a glory hole.
Yeah.
Wait. Why don't we pull up just the one photo that's been going around about it? And by the way, I had to look it up.
You could get my channel taken down with this crap.
No, this is like a best-selling novel at this point.
Is it?
Yes, like 10,000 plus purchases.
Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I recently found out about this romance bestseller, popular with women. I know my age and younger, which is about a millennial and a ton of college debt who goes to work at Glory Hole for Minotaurs and falls in love with the first cow she services.
Technically, it would be a bull.
Yeah. And now we did more advertising for them, so cha-ching.
Yeah.
Which is an entire genre.
Oh, not only that, it's award-winning literature. You can look up one book from the 1970s. I'm not making this up. It's called Bear.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, you've heard of it?
Oh, yes.
Nope. No.
T-shirt, you don't know about this book?
I don't, and I don't want to have my channel taken down for this.
This was a Canadian bestseller.
A Canadian bestseller?
Yes.
I mean, they have actual bears in Canada,
Yes, they do.
Oh no. You guys are just warped. But then again, I've seen your map of the United States, Ironcaster. No, I'm not going to bring up anything about it.
Yeah. Marvin Engel, Bear, 1977.
Oh my god. The fact that you know about this corner of the literature world makes me worry. It's he gets it all from 4chan. He does.
For your sake, T-shirt, I will not show a photo of the cover.
Good, thank you. I'm sure I've seen a reverse of that from an anime.
Winner of the Governor's General's Award.
Oh my god. Okay, well, no accounting for taste, I guess. Well, we've got some show and tell today. Yay! Ironcaster, why don't you show us what you got?
Yes, I do. Give me one moment here, as I have to apparently switch cameras.
Okay.
Holy crap! It worked on the first try, or not. But
it's too bright. But yeah.
Yes. Some stuff just came in today, such as the manga adaptation of Common America. I've barely had a chance.
Tell that's what that is.
Barely had a chance to bust it open, but it's got a nice little sparkly cover.
Sparkles.
Yeah, that thing is. And it's crazy that they're actually in shops in Japan.
Yeah, I know. That's so weird. They like American manga now.
Well, because they know how to make appealing characters.
Here, let's.
What are you doing? Are you ripping the plastic off it?
Yes.
You know, if you use a knife, it's faster.
Oh,
I'll have a knife.
And here's another important thing to remember: Japan. That was loud, but Japan loves, especially like England and France. They love a lot of Western culture. Like, you ever watch any Miyazaki film? Whenever there's any England type stuff depicted, it's always this like super whimsical version of it. That's how much they love the West.
If I squint real hard, I can sort of make out what's those images. Dude, you gotta buff your camera resolution or something.
No, I would probably have to take more time to go in and mess with it. But yes, suffice to say, manga, just a manga adaptation of the first volume of Common America.
Uh-huh.
And with it, they also gave me a little art book of the animation they did for it.
Oh, cool.
Because the trailer for this was fully animated.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Kringe, I could probably go in and manually adjust it. But
shall we do some of mine?
Oh, that's the other book I picked up.
Oh, okay. Tales of the Valley. That's way more clear.
Yes, this is the brand new Monster Vault 2 that just came in. So
what
you want more 5e monsters?
What is the anime that has the women who are all battleships from different countries? I can't remember, but I know that one.
Oh, it's Azure Lane.
Okay.
Yes, I know. I haven't real off the top of my head.
Oh, apparently Das Wolfen ordered it too and hadn't gotten there yet. Well, I don't have anything game related in that way, but what I got, this is kind of a classic, and I had been meaning to get this and put this on my shelf, but now I actually have it. If you have never seen this, it is a very old Wes Craven film, and that is the incredibly hot actress Christy Swanson, who to this day
Buffy.
still looks hot. Yeah, that's Buffy. That's the old Buffy. This was back when she was younger, and she's playing against this other guy, Matthew Laborito, who his big thing was Little House on the Prairie. But yeah. This is a kind of a fun old horror movie. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's fun. And then let's see. Oh, well, we were talking about something like this the other day, so just, I ended up getting
Oh, Deathstalker.
yeah. Had to.
Wasn't one of them also like a troll movie in certain territories?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this is the really nice 4K. Well, it's got a 4K and a Blu-ray version in each box. I can't watch the 4K, so I don't get to enjoy it in 4K. But I do get to watch it in all of its glorious Blu-ray goodness. So,
Oh wow, they remade Deathstalker recently.
you did? Weren't you with us?
No,
On
I don't
Saturday?
think so. No,
What?
I wasn't with you on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you missed us because we talked about it. Sabo says, "Oh my god, I just watched one of those." Yeah, they're great. Buffy from the Pilot, yes. Kickstarted Tales of the Valiant, and then I got another thing, and I blame Ironcaster again because he's the one who got me to buy those Deathstalker movies. He's been messing with me about this, and like I told him, I pre-ordered mine. And let me tell you, it's so awesome. It takes forever to load up, though. I think because it's so big now. Caster, are you even there? Yep. So this one's got, Ironclad. It's got King of the Fighters 2000. It's got Shock Troopers, Sengoku, Metal Slug, and Magician Lord, which, if you've never seen how good-looking Magician Lord is, it's pretty amazing, even for back then. It's so beautiful. But, yeah, this is their first Neo Geo arcade collection. I'm kind of curious to see what the second one is going to look like, or what's going to be in it, because Neo Geo came out with a ton of games back in the day.
Well, the problem they had with the console is that the damn thing just cost too much.
Yeah, but I had one.
Oh, you're that big of a NGO?
Oh, yeah, I was. And later on, I got rid of it for my 3DO, which was also massively expensive.
Oh man, 3DO.
Yeah, it was something. Iries gives me shit for that all the time. Dawson, it's really hard for me to justify buying an Evercade when I spent $500 building a tabletop arcade controller for my emulators. I mean, yeah. I don't swing the kind of money that some of these guys do who, own full upright arcade cabinets and one-up machines and all that kind of stuff. So my broke ass has to be happy with Evercade. But that's okay. I mean, I'm happy. And I do love it whenever they release old versions of stuff on PC. The Capcom fighting collections are pretty hot for me because I played all those games. I still enjoy them.
I was partial to Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, that was a good game. The second one was even better, although both of them really, I mean, the difficulty settings on them then the characters were super duper broken. I mean, character balance wasn't a thing in most Neo Geo games, which is the problem. And the bosses, they were just there to eat your quarters.
Oh, SNK boss syndrome exists for a reason.
The Neo Geo Kaiju fighting game was King of the Monsters 1 and 2, and I think they actually came out with a 3. And surprise, surprise, I've never actually played any of the King of the Monsters games, which is sad.
They're more like wrestling games, actually.
Are they? Because what, like your
Yeah.
characters wrestle each other?
That's basically it. I mean, it would be that you throw each other around, but yeah, you're.
Well,
Like,
I'm sure.
Arena, that kind of stuff.
I'm sure that they'll eventually get around to putting them on one of those Evercades.
What does make me sad is there's some games that just can't get ported because like they use like a trackball as their control method.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I want to say it was like Centipede had a trackball originally. There's been a lot of versions of that.
Or what was the like hologram one with the cowboy? It's done by the Dragon's Lair guys. Like
I saw that in Japan. It was super duper expensive, so I never played it. But I only ever saw it in Japan. I never saw it in the States. But man, I wasted a bunch of money on Dragon's Lair when it was out, because that was my favorite game at the time. Doss says I might have gone a little overboard with it. Tron stick, push and pull spinners, 8 buttons per side, pinball controls, track.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
Time Traveler, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Well, Doss, I mean, obviously you got a lot of use out of all that, so I'm not gonna fault you.
No, I feel kind of bad for Rick Dyer because he made Dragon's Lair and Space Ace, and then he like basically blew all his money making the RDI video system because he wanted to like where you would have a computer that you would like talk to and all these other things that were really advanced. Of course, weren't really that doable at the time.
No, and that's unfortunate, but I mean, we still have the good memories. And, it's not like Don Bluth died. He's still around, and he's still posting up on Twitter all the time.
Well, yeah, but his company went down, so he ended up having to sell the rights to everything, including like Dragon's Lair, which is why, guys responsible for them. It's also really weird that Don Bluth's more associated with Dragon's Lair than the guy who made the game.
Isn't it funny? But,
yeah. Like everything you see about Dragon's Lair is like, yeah, the thing I left Disney and I started this thing. It's like he was hired to do the animation, but it's not like he designed the game.
Yeah, they had to do that. I think they had to build that like on punch cards and stuff like that in order for it to pick up all the choices and things.
It was basically there's a laser disc and it was tied to playing video to certain feedbacks. It's a good way of doing it at the time.
Mm-hmm. And Castor's back.
Yeah.
You okay?
Just annoying household stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
It's family. They know how to get under your skin just the right way.
Oh, don't they though?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
for some
anyway,
nothing you can do.
Yes. Anyway, so there's a game I was teasing Ironcaster about, and you totally missed the Neo Geo, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to show you again.
But you got your cartridge?
Yeah, I'm just going to taunt you with it.
Good. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. It's your fault. Again. Just like the Deathstalker DVDs or HD and Blu-rays I got today too. So, damn it. Yeah, Dragon's Lair 2 did suck. The nice thing is that I have actually I have both Dragon's Lairs and Space Ace, and I bought them from GOG of all places. So they are forever in my library, DRM free. I can play them and get my ass kicked just as often as I used to back in the arcade. But anyway, let me see. What do we got? What else we got? We still have a little bit of time. Well, actually, we just hit our hour mark, but I don't want to run off just yet before I show this off, because this is one I was trying to get Ironcaster interested in. And he was kind of, being cute and snubby and all this other stuff. And then, I don't know about that one. If he doesn't buy it, I know that we can get Guard Bro to buy it, because this just came out.
Current.
Current girls. Yes. I really want to play this. And yes, it does have some adult elements.
Soundtrack.
I don't know if this is actually the soundtrack or if that's just made for the the trailer or not. But I would like to play it. I think it's like what, $19 up on Steam. Let me take a look.
$10.
Is it $10?
$10.
Oh my god, it's $10. Is it on special? No, it's not even on special. Which, I mean, I guess if you were really, really cheap and you waited for a sale, you could probably get it even less. But
so it looks, by and large, it's got a lot of the check boxes for me of a like a gotcha game, but fundamentally, if they're charging $10 for it, I'm inclined to believe it's not going to be.
Well, I mean, for $10, I would be willing to try it just to see what the experience is like. I mean, worst case scenario, you plunk your $10 down, you play it for less than an hour and figure out real quick whether or not you like it or you don't, and then you refund it. Or you keep it and enjoy it.
And it gets added to the pile of games you touch like one time, and then you remember 3 years later, oh yeah, I bought that.
Uh-huh. Speaking of games you bought at one time and then touched 3 years later, this weekend I really had a hankering to kill zombies, like I always do. And I fired up 7 Days to Die, and me and Grim actually ran, we played in his game for a little bit. So I got started on his build, but Lord knows whenever we'll be able to get back together to play again. But once again, out there, you guys in YouTube land, if you want to play online with me, let me know. I've got a few games, and if you've got them, I'll be happy to play with you guys. I'll build a little private server, and host it that only we can use whenever I'm on, and we can all game together. Can all play State of Decay 2 or 7 Days to Die or something I enjoy, that's probably going to be zombie related. So if you don't like zombie games, well, sorry. But PC or PS5? I do PC mostly. Pretty much exclusively. But I mean, some of these things have crossplay on them. So but speaking of that, like I said, I wanted to kill some zombies. I didn't get my fix in Grimm's game, so I pulled out another old title that I purchased and was chided for at the time by Ironcaster by saying, it's too expensive for an old game, but I was happy I bought it anyway and had it in my library because I pulled out Red Dead Redemption, and for the very first time, I fired up Undead Nightmare, and I played on that thing for 2 days and managed to beat the thing like at about 11 o'clock last night. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. Now I need to go back and finish the regular Red Dead Redemption campaign because, God, it's long. The Nightmare campaign is not as long, but it's still pretty lengthy. It's a good chunk of story.
Were there any updates in terms of graphics to this PC release, or was it just purely the 2011 version of the game?
It's exactly like the old game, but yeah, the graphics have been improved. It's more high resolution. It looks better. It doesn't look as good as Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, the characters don't look super duper blocky or anything like that. They look, upscaled and cleaner, and they're not perfect, but it's very passable. I mean, you could tell it's an old game, but it's nicely updated.
It's
If you
one.
want
It's one I want.
that gets updates quite a bit. It's still actually World War Z.
Yeah, I'm surprised that game hasn't died, but it's still going. And that is one I own, and that is one I stopped playing because I couldn't play with anybody. So
At some point, I do intend to pick it up because I did have fun with it back in the day when it came out. It's just that I'm not paying $40 for it in 2025.
Well, it's actually almost worth it now because it's got so much free stuff that's been added to it. But you should wait for a Steam sale like I did and get it. The problem is you have to play it with friends because the AI is brain dead.
Yeah, though Aftermath, they also added like horde mode.
So
it's just you building a fortress and setting up thing and then trying to kill them all.
Is it sad that I actually would prefer to play Left 4 Dead 2 over Back 4 Blood?
No, that's not.
Because I liked Back 4 Blood as a concept. I mean, I thought, it was kind of cool how you could get the different levels of guns and how you could trick them out and all that kind of stuff. What pissed me off is the fact that you didn't get to keep them. So you had to keep starting over and starting over and starting over. And the card system, I mean, it's like if the game got hard, the card system made it worse. And I know that there was supposed to be an AI director that's supposed to determine how you're doing. But it overcorrects so hard that, instead of it being like a gentle ascent in difficulty, it becomes a vertical wall in difficulty terms. Oh, you survived a tall boy? Now how about 15 of them, but mutated?
Oh, wow. Yeah, they added a Vegas episode for World War Z in December of last year.
I may have to go ahead and reinstall that on my PC. If that's something people want to play, I will happily play it with you. I'm still looking forward to State of Decay 3. I keep hearing negative things about it so far, but since I haven't actually seen any hard evidence of what it's like, I mean, it can't be as bad as Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, right? Can it?
I have no idea what that game anymore. I felt kind of bad for the devs because apparently they just wanted to do a vampire game, and it's Paradox that was going, yeah, you got called Bloodlines too.
You were muted the entire time.
I was. T-shirt. In the meantime, there is one other game you should be playing. One that's been sweeping the nation.
Balatro?
Oh, yes. Well, that was the old one. No. Now we're talking Uma Musume.
I may actually try that. It's free to play, too. So I got to ask you, what is the downside to this game? Because they have to make money on it somehow.
So, in typical gotcha fashion.
It's a gotcha game.
Yes, it comes down to trying to, buy more, recruitments to basically get points to kind of up the stars on some of your girls. But that said, I've been playing it for about a good 9-10 hours now. I've not put one penny in it.
Well, that's how I was with Mecha Break, which I can't seem to get you to play.
I keep meaning to, but it's been difficult to find time for it.
Well, one I'm interested in, though it's still in early access, I'm waiting for it to get further along, see how it ends up, is Into the Dead.
Okay, I have that. I'm happy to tell you about that.
Is it
Imagine
worth getting?
It is good in parts. However, they have decided to keep increasing the difficulty in various small factors. And at this point, I really kind of feel like the game is very much like trying to crush bricks with your flaccid penis.
So the devs overcompensated.
Yeah, I think the devs are overcompensating because, like they were saying, we noticed that people are not using food as much, so we increased the rate at which hunger affects your character, so you will go hungry faster. And I'm just like, well, thanks. That's what I wanted, is to make the game harder. The game is hard enough because I keep trying to check out all these locations because I don't have enough room to bring all the shit back that's in a location, and then keep risking my ass. And then, of course, botched up fighting in the mechanics kind of make it harder on me too. It's like if you absolutely cannot sneak up on an undead to kill it, most likely it's going to eat your face off. So, but they keep updating it, so I will try it again at some point. I'm just really disappointed in it at this time.
Yep. End of the month we get Silent Hill F.
Yeah, that ought to be fun. Dark Souls, the Silent Hill game.
Is it Souls-like?
Yes.
Like you're actually going to level up and all that
you
stuff?
you have a stamina bar, you have dodge rolls and everything else, and it's pretty much they took a bunch of Souls mechanics out of it.
Because you had a stamina bar, if I remember right, you had like a stamina thing for the room.
It's been so long since I played the room, I don't remember. Although it's available now, so I should probably get it for PC. I'll tell you one game that continues to not disappoint me. Grandcaster's breathing heavy now. Yes, Babel got a night mode now, as if it wasn't hard enough already.
I want it to get further along before I really start.
I would kind of like them to do more with it as well, because it's a great idea. Characters all have new animations for whenever they're using stuff, and it's got a stamina system now, which I'm not sure I like that, but it does make it a little harder.
Oh, it's very painful and unforgettable.
I'm telling Ironcaster he needs to play this. Grim and I played together more than once. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that with you, because I need to actually get character up. The leveling is so weird.
I don't ever have a problem with leveling. It's just that, you lose all your stuff every time you level up, so.
Well, yeah, it's that you get to a max, you proceed, and then you lose everything that you've been spending for stuff you unlocked remains. It's like, what?
I need to get these new skins, too. Because I love the fact that It's what is it? Oh, come on! Don't fade out on me now. Moghide Filtermund. Yeah, that's it. Gunhead now has teddy bears all over him. I love that. And you're muted again, Caster.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh no, now you're not. Have I played Citizen Sleeper 2? No, I haven't, DOS. I didn't even know it was out. I'm still in the middle of a playthrough of Citizen Sleeper 1, and I've gotten a few different endings, but I've decided to just continue the game rather than stopping where I'm at. And the game is kind of depressing, but also kind of fun and enjoyable. I don't know why. So I definitely would like it too.
I call it socialist punk.
It kind of is. It came out in January. Really? How come I didn't hear about that? Shit. I must be losing it.
Yeah, just because Citizen Sleeper's all about, oh yeah, corporation owns everything, they own you, and you're better off if you join like a communist utopian collective.
Well, you're a synthetic, so yeah. Citizen Sleeper 2. Star Wars Vector. Hell, man. Okay, I'm definitely gonna buy that one. And I can get it at a discount. Ooh. Yeah.
Not gonna have money by the time this is all done.
I know. People keep
you
showing
can't
me
blame
things.
me for it this time.
No, I gotta blame DOS for it. Maybe I can. Well, DOS makes more money than I do. Maybe I can ask him politely to buy me a copy of it, just for all time's sake. No, just kidding. Don't do that.
Unless you
honestly,
really want to.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I hit enough of my YouTube money last month that I should get paid at the end of September. So any money I get paid from YouTube, I will probably put towards picking up some games that I've been wanting. So that'll be nice. Oh yeah, Neon Blood. Yeah, I got Neon Blood, DOS. I had a hard time with it though, because it's like the very first fight I got into, the game glitched and it never worked for me. So I just decided, okay, it's still in early access. I'm going to put this one down until they get a little further with it. And I kind of haven't gotten back to it. And it makes me kind of sad.
One I've enjoyed is Dragon is Dead.
Oh, man. Is that good?
Yeah, it's based like a 2D side-scroller roguelike.
Mm-hmm. There's one I need Ironcaster to get sometimes called Iron Core Mech Survivor. It is basically Vampire Survivor with mechs, and you can get different mechs and you can kit them out differently. And getting the other mechs isn't very difficult. So Caster should probably look at that one and try it, especially if he likes bullet hells, because I know he does. I'm also a big. It's a good looking game. And there's one other I've actually been playing over the weekend, and it's called Bean Beasts, because oddly enough, at heart, I am a very big tower defense strategy type person. Oh, don't yawn at me. Just because you don't like tower defense.
Well, you just like sitting on your ass going, building our tower.
Well, I mean, this one has active abilities too that you have to key press and you have to time them. So it's not like it's all just sit back and hope your build survives. But it's a good game.
There was a couple of those tower builder type games like that I was playing the last month or so. Those games like Creeper World.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that one yet, I don't think.
I mean, it originally started as like a Flash game.
Mm-hmm.
but there's been like 3 or 4 of them that are now on Steam, and they've been around for like 10 plus years.
Huh. Check it out. And yeah, DOS, Fallout 76 has the new camp building update. I know, because it just downloaded like, what is it, like 2 or 3 more gigs of shit to put into Fallout 76. So I should get back to playing. And that's another one I will multiplay with people. And we can actually have a private server. So we won't have weirdos accosting us all the time. We can just hang out and build our stuff and shoot stuff. And I actually like Fallout 76 now because it actually makes a non-melee build a viable alternative. Because originally, in the very first iteration of Fallout 76, most monsters didn't drop ammo of any kind. So you were relegated to having to constantly scavenge or purchase in order to buy materials to make bullets for whatever gun you decided you were going to specialize in. And inevitably, you would run out. And you wouldn't have any spare bullets. So you'd end up just kind of screwed. But now apparently they've fixed it to where, it doesn't matter what you kill, it drops bullets that you need. And in some cases, if you drop them quickly enough, you actually come out with a surplus of bullets. Like if it only takes 2 shots to kill a zombie and they drop 5 bullets, hey, you're ahead by 3. So I should probably get back to playing Fallout 76 at some point too, but like everything else, it's more fun with friends. Because everything's better with friends, which is why I like my shows with friends. And I'm glad you guys were here with me today.
Yep.
But anyway, thank y'all very much for hanging out with us on Tuesday with the Geeks. I don't remember if we have a guest on Saturday or not. I don't think so. But maybe we can line up one before the week is out. Maybe. Possibly. But until then, I hope you will have a great week in Geek, and we will see you on Saturday at 4 p.m. for the Week in Geek. Y'all take care. Ironcaster's quiet. Why is he quiet?
Always.
Bye.
Bye.